Have you ever wondered if something as small as a daily habit could help you sleep deeper, breathe easier, and protect the heart that's carried you this far? At a stage in life when energy doesn't come as easily and doctor visits seem to bring more pills than answers, it's easy to feel like things are out of your hands. But the truth is, there's a quiet yet powerful way to take back some of that control, right from the comfort of your living room. No machines, no gym memberships. Just you, your breath, and a few gentle movements your doctor may never have thought to mention. If you're in your 50s, 60s, or beyond, you've probably felt the shift. Your body handles stress a little differently now. Food affects you in new ways. Your blood pressure might linger longer than it used to, and some nights you lie awake with a heart that feels uneasy, even if everything seems fine on paper. But here's the hope. This doesn't have to be your new normal. There are calming, doctor-approved exercises designed for people just like you that help lower your blood pressure naturally, strengthen your heart, and gently restore the balance that aging sometimes takes away. This isn't about pushing your body hard. It's about listening to it, moving in tune with it, and giving it what it truly needs at this season of your life. I'm going to walk you through 5 simple but powerful exercises that thousands of older adults are already using to feel steadier, stronger, and more at ease in their own skin. So grab a cozy chair, clear a little space, and stay with me. Because what you'll discover today might just shift the way you see your health and remind you that no matter your age, you still hold the power to feel better. Exercise 1, brisk walking. It might surprise you, but one of the most powerful things you can do for your heart doesn't require fancy shoes, gym gear, or even perfect weather. Just a steady walk, a little faster than usual, enough to get your heart gently moving, can begin to change your life. For those of us in our 60s, 70s, or beyond, this kind of walking isn't just light exercise. It's a daily act of renewal. When you walk with purpose, not rushing, not dragging, but just enough to feel your breath deepen and your heartbeat stronger, you're sending a signal to your entire body. I still care for you. I'm still here. Research has shown that 30 minutes of brisk walking a day can lower your top blood pressure number by as much as 10 points over time. That's not just a statistic. That's fewer pills in your cabinet, fewer checkups on your calendar, and more freedom in your day. And it's not just your heart that benefits. Your mind does too. Walking outdoors, whether through a quiet neighborhood or beneath the trees in a local park, brings a kind of peace that no screen or pill can provide. It quiets the constant hum of worry that often hides behind high blood pressure. Here's something beautiful most people don't realize. When you walk with someone else, a partner, a neighbor, even a loyal dog, it lifts more than just your heart rate. It lifts your spirit. Because loneliness is heavy. But shared movement? That's lightness you can feel in your bones. One viewer, Harold from Minnesota, age 78, told us he started walking each morning after breakfast. At first, his legs complained. He doubted it would do much. But just 2 weeks in, he noticed he wasn't getting dizzy when he stood up. His doctor said his numbers were improving. That's the power of showing up for yourself, even in small ways. You don't need to walk far. You just need to walk regularly. No treadmill. No trainers shouting at you, just your own 2 feet and a decision to keep them moving. Brisk walking is the simplest tool in your health toolbox and one of the most overlooked. All it asks of you is to take that first step. Exercise 2, chair squats. At first glance, it doesn't seem like much, just sitting down and standing back up from a chair. But don't let its simplicity fool you. This humble movement quietly activates the strongest muscles in your body, your legs and glutes. And the ripple effects travel all the way to your heart. Why does that matter? Because your legs are more than just a way to get around. They act like a second heart, helping to push blood back up to your chest. When those muscles are strong, your real heart doesn't have to work as hard. That means better blood flow, more stable blood pressure, and a lower risk of swelling or clotting, things that become more common as we age and sit more than we used to. And here's the beauty of it. You don't need a gym or a fitness instructor. Just a sturdy chair and a little patience. When you rise from that chair, slowly, with control, you're not just moving your body. You're awakening your thighs, your hips, and your core. This gentle strength building also helps manage your blood sugar and keeps your blood vessels flexible, like a hose that hasn't dried out. And when your vessels stay open and elastic, your heart breathes a little easier. But perhaps the most powerful change isn't physical, it's emotional. Many older adults carry an unspoken fear. What if I fall? What if I can't get back up? Each time you stand up without grabbing the armrest or pushing off your knees, you're telling your brain, I've still got it. That's not just fitness, that's confidence. And confidence has a way of bringing independence right along with it. I think of Martha, an 82-year-old from Oregon, who wrote to say she began with just 5 chair squats a day. Her knees clicked, she needed support, and it wasn't easy. But after 3 weeks, she was doing 10 on her own. No hands. Her doctor noticed her resting heart rate had improved. And she said she felt steadier walking through the grocery store. That's not coincidence. That's strength, rebuilt one sit and stand at a time. If this message is speaking to you, I'd love to hear it. Drop a comment with the number 2 below so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. It helps us keep bringing you real tools to feel stronger, safer, and more in control. Let's keep going. Exercise 2, chair squats. At first glance, it doesn't seem like much, just sitting down and standing back up from a chair. But don't let its simplicity fool you. This humble movement quietly activates the strongest muscles in your body, your legs and glutes, and the ripple effects travel all the way to your heart. Why does that matter? Because your legs are more than just a way to get around. They act like a second heart, helping to push blood back up to your chest. When those muscles are strong, your real heart doesn't have to work as hard. That means better blood flow, more stable blood pressure, and a lower risk of swelling or clotting, things that become more common as we age and sit more than we used to. And here's the beauty of it. You don't need a gym or a fitness instructor, just a sturdy chair and a little patience. When you rise from that chair, slowly, with control, you're not just moving your body, you're awakening your thighs, your hips, and your core. This gentle strength building also helps manage your blood sugar and keeps your blood vessels flexible, like a hose that hasn't dried out. And when your vessels stay open and elastic, your heart breathes a little easier. But perhaps the most powerful change isn't physical. It's emotional. Many older adults carry an unspoken fear. What if I fall? What if I can't get back up? Each time you stand up without grabbing the armrest or pushing off your knees, you're telling your brain, I've still got it. That's not just fitness, that's confidence. And confidence has a way of bringing independence right along with it. I think of Martha, an 82-year-old from Oregon, who wrote to say she began with just 5 chair squats a day. Her knees clicked, she needed support, and it wasn't easy. But after 3 weeks, she was doing 10 on her own. No hands. Her doctor noticed her resting heart rate had improved. And she said she felt steadier walking through the grocery store. That's not coincidence. That's strength, rebuilt one sit and stand at a time. If this message is speaking to you, I'd love to hear it. Drop a comment with the number 2 below so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, consider subscribing and turning on notifications. It helps us keep bringing you real tools to feel stronger, safer, and more in control. Let's keep going. Exercise 3, wall push-ups. They may look too simple to matter, just you and a wall. No sweat, no machines, no sore joints. But sometimes the smallest movements carry the biggest impact, especially when your goal is to care for your heart without punishing your body. Wall push-ups are a quiet game changer. They don't strain your wrists, shoulders, or lower back like floor push-ups do. But don't be fooled by how easy they look. Every gentle press into that wall activates the muscles that support your heart, your chest, arms, shoulders, and upper back. What's really happening inside is even more powerful. Each push encourages blood to flow freely through your upper body, helping your arteries stay flexible and your pressure stay balanced. Over time, that one motion, done slowly with intention, can help reduce your risk of a heart attack, especially the kind that catches people off guard in their 70s and 80s. Even 10 minutes a day of this kind of light resistance work can help keep your systolic blood pressure in check. And it comes with a beautiful side effect: posture. When you stand tall, look ahead, and press forward, your body opens up, literally. You breathe deeper. You feel more centered. Oxygen moves better, tension melts, and your energy starts to come back. That feeling of being upright again, it's not just physical, it's emotional. It tells your body, I'm still strong, I still stand tall. I remember talking to Leonard, 74, who had a triple bypass a decade ago. He started doing wall push-ups while brushing his teeth, just 10 a day. Now he knocks out 30 while catching the evening news. His balance improved, his doctor cut back his meds, and for the first time in years, he said he was finally sleeping through the night. That's the magic of consistency. Not loud, not flashy, but life-changing. No gym, no special clothes, just one wall and your willingness to try. If your body's been whispering, I'm not done yet, wall push-ups are your way of answering back. I believe in you. Exercise 4. Leg raises. They may look small, just one leg lifting, then gently lowering, but leg raises do something big beneath the surface. Quietly, patiently, they awaken the muscles that carry your weight, support your heart, and keep your blood flowing smoothly, especially in the years when sitting becomes more common than moving. Here's the truth most folks don't realize. Your legs hold the largest muscles in your entire body. And when you move them, even just a little, it's like turning on a gentle pump that helps send blood back up toward your heart. That simple act relieves pressure, eases swelling, and can even help stabilize your blood pressure, especially if you tend to sit for long stretches during the day. And let's be honest, after 70, who doesn't? Whether it's reading, resting, or watching the news, the hours in a chair add up. When blood settles in your legs too long, it can lead to heaviness, fatigue, and hidden spikes in pressure. But leg raises keep things moving, quietly reactivating your calves, your thighs, even your glutes. These are the same muscles that support you when you walk, stand, or carry a bag of groceries. One of the best parts? You can fit leg raises into your day without disrupting it. Do them while waiting for your tea to steep, while watching your favorite show, or even while sitting on the edge of your bed before turning in. Lift slowly, hold for a breath, lower with care. Alternate sides. Most importantly, breathe. That steady rhythm of breath tells your nervous system, you're safe, you're calm, you're in control. And that feeling, that emotional ease, may be just as healing as the movement itself. I remember Ethel, 81, who told me she hadn't walked to the store alone in years. But after doing leg raises every day for 3 weeks, she noticed she wasn't gripping the handrails so tightly. Her steps felt steadier, and then she said something I'll never forget. I stopped feeling fragile. That's what we're really doing here. Rebuilding not just muscle, but trust in your own body, in your independence, in your strength. So if you've been thinking, it's just lifting my legs, I want you to remember what's truly happening. You're laying the groundwork for freedom. Freedom to move, to breathe, and to feel more like yourself again. If this is resonating with you, drop a number 4 in the comments so I know you're still here. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing and turning on the bell. Your support helps us keep making heartfelt content for you and your loved ones. Let's keep moving forward. Exercise 5, wall push-ups, revisited. At first glance, wall push-ups seem too easy to matter. Just your hands against a wall, no sweat, no soreness. But that's exactly what makes them such a gift, especially for those of us who want to stay strong without risking injury or strain. Unlike floor push-ups that put pressure on your wrists, shoulders, and lower back, wall push-ups offer gentle resistance that's safe but still effective. They wake up your chest, arms, and shoulders, the very muscles that help keep your posture tall and your heart supported. And here's something most people don't realize. Those muscles play a direct role in blood flow. When they're active, oxygen moves better, pressure eases, and your heart doesn't have to fight as hard with every beat. This is what we call graceful strength, the kind that builds over time, slowly, safely, and in tune with your body's rhythm. And that's exactly the kind of strength aging hearts respond best to. Here's how to begin. Stand about an arm's length from the wall. Place your hands flat, shoulder width apart. Lean in slowly, bend your elbows, and press your chest toward the wall. Then push back out. There's no need to rush. In fact, the slower you go, the more your muscles thank you. Here's a little trick if motivation is low. Pair it with something you already do. Try 5 push-ups while brushing your teeth or while your tea is steeping. It adds up. Even a few sets a day can quietly boost your endurance, your posture, and even the way you breathe. I think of Harold, 74, who once told me, "I started wall push-ups thinking it wouldn't do a thing. Now I carry my groceries without stopping. I take deeper breaths. My chest doesn't feel tight anymore." That's not magic. That's the body remembering what it's capable of, with a little help. And beyond the physical, there's something deeper. Every time you press away from that wall, you're pushing back against the quiet voice that says, "You're getting weaker." You're reminding yourself that strength still lives in you, and always has. Because aging doesn't mean shrinking. It doesn't mean surrendering. Not if you keep moving, one mindful push at a time. Final thoughts. Growing older doesn't mean giving up on your health or your heart. If anything, this is the moment to lean in and care for the body that's carried you through decades of life, love, and challenge. These 5 exercises may look simple, but don't mistake simplicity for weakness. Each one is like a quiet act of care that gently supports your blood pressure, your energy, and the rhythm of your heart. You don't need a gym. You don't need special equipment. You just need your body, your breath, and the willingness to show up for yourself. Because what really makes the difference isn't doing everything at once. It's doing something, day by day, breath by breath. Your body notices, it remembers, and in return, it rewards you with steadier blood pressure, deeper sleep, a calmer mind, and a heart that doesn't have to work so hard just to get through the day. So let me ask you, honestly and gently, which of these movements are already part of your life? And which one are you ready to begin today? Take a moment to think about it, then share with us in the comments. Let's encourage one another, learn from one another, and keep growing stronger together. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'd truly love to hear what you took away from this video and how you plan to bring it into your life. Your voice matters here. When you leave a comment, we don't just read it, we feel it, and it keeps us going. If this video brought you value, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone you care about. Your support helps us continue making content that informs, uplifts, and honors the journey you're on. Until next time, keep moving, keep breathing, and know that you're not alone. We're in this together.